Hold on, hold on. You're talking really fast. What was that?
Yeah, I apologize. What I'm saying though is like if you're only interacting with sluts and then you use that to develop your like idea of women, would that not like develop men to look for sluts? You know what I mean? Like, unless you're using them as like negative examples, I feel like if you're only interacting with sluts and then, for example, you know, you're looking for a wife, you're not gonna know what it's like to have a wife. You're not gonna know what it's like to have a nice woman if like you use those as your framework.
Well, here's the thing. You're not going to be able to identify a wife unless you understand what wife qualities are and what they aren't.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
There's why the famous phrase, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Well, the thing is if you're not able to identify these features that make a girl a hoe and you turn her into a housewife, well, you're going to be cruising for a bruising. So what I'm trying to explain to you is, look, I don't want you to just use my anecdotal evidence, but the research out there, I've spoken to 4,000 plus women. I can quickly tell if a girl is promiscuous or not based on behaviors, how she moves, her friend group, etc., Instagram, social media profiles, all that other stuff. And it's a very important skill set that men need to learn so that they don't commit to these types of women long term.
Okay, and so on that note, I feel like this is a civil conversation we're having. I feel like, don't you feel like by posting like bring back slut shaming and then like, I feel like you're making it more extravagant than it needs to be, you know? Because I feel like you and I are having a normal conversation here, and you're presenting it in a way by using derogative language and things like that. You're presenting it in a way that's like doesn't open up for civil debate. Like I'm enjoying.
We're having
talking.
a civil debate right now, aren't we?
I'm enjoying talking to you, but I feel like
we have like over 100 plus people over here because we got a little bit of the shock value, but then we're able to have
Myron,
a real conversation.
Myron, I think you'd be kidding yourself if you think that you are not met with plenty of animosity every time you come here.
This is my first time here, actually, not bad.
Moreover, every time you go to college campuses, like you're met with plenty of animosity from plenty of people, myself included.
That's fine, but you haven't been able to beat the debate, so.
You still didn't answer my question. Do you not feel like that's misleading by like putting like really aggressive language and using aggressive language like that?
See, that's the problem with this generation.
I feel like that would not encourage debate.
Bro, look. I can't control how you feel. If you're offended by words or whatever, then you're just a pussy.